Hey guys, I thought I would do another Ask Me Anything. I know it's not been that long since my last one, but it's just nice to connect with you all. So, yeah, I thought I'd do some more questions. This is a very good question. How do you cope with the negativity around social media? I see a lot of hate comments in your videos. Yeah, really good question. I'm very good at dealing with the negativity. I think when I first started on social media, that first one or two hate comments was a bit like shocking because you just have never experienced that before. So it was a bit of a shock, but I don't know, I'm just used to it now. And it doesn't get to me because I think in order to let hate comments get to you, you have to kind of respect the person that they're coming from. And I think if you're someone who's leaving someone hate comments on social media, I don't respect you. And I think, yeah, what kind of a person you have to be to do that? Anyone I'm friends with would never do something like that. So I just think, oh, what kind of a person you are. And I just know that people like that are so probably mentally just not okay with themselves. They have a lot of hate for themselves, and that's why they spread it to other people. They like to sort of bring people down to their level. So yeah, it doesn't get to me because I just know that that's the kind of person it's coming from, and I don't respect them enough. So and also a lot of the comments are just so laughably untrue. Like I'll get comments calling me fat, which is just so far from the truth that it's laughable. So yeah, I can't value that opinion because it's just so wrong. And when someone writes something that laughably untrue, I know that they're clearly just a troll and they'll be doing this, not just to me, they'll be doing this on every video they see. They'll just be scrolling through Instagram or TikTok or whatever and just leaving hate comments on every video because, I don't know, they get some kind of kick out of it. Some people, I think, like to get a response. They just like to get attention in any way they can, and they're probably not used to getting positive attention, or they don't know how to get it, so they just go for negative attention because it's the only attention they know how to get. Kind of like a naughty child that just needs attention and they don't know how to get positive attention from their parents, so instead they just misbehave because they want the negative attention because they don't know how to get the positive. I don't know. It really doesn't bother me. Or a comment I'll get a lot is just, oh, shuffling's old now, move on, or do something different, or I don't know, that just doesn't bother me because I think for me, shuffling's not old. If it's old for you, that's fine, and you don't have to watch it. So yeah, it's your choice to watch it. At the end of the day, no one's forcing you. So yeah, that's how I deal with it. I'm very good at it. How do you stay so positive all the time? Well, I guess your perception could be biased because you're only seeing me positive because that's the only time I'll post something. Like if I'm feeling negative, it's not something I would post online. But no, you're still right. I am a pretty positive person. But all of what I post online is pretty much dance videos. So I'm always going to be positive in those just because I'm doing something fun that I love. I'm doing my hobby. So that makes me smile. I'm having fun. I'm listening to music I like. So that makes me feel positive in that moment that I'm filming. And also when I'm filming, I'm obviously aware that the camera's there. And I kind of think about, my audience that's watching me, my followers who I feel super connected with and engaged with. So that makes me feel positive as well, just picturing everyone watching this and hopefully enjoying it. So yeah, I don't know. I am just quite a positive person, and especially when it comes to sharing my hobby with my followers. Tell us how it started, the first moment when you felt the joy and love for shuffling. That's a really nice question. I really like that. Yeah, basically I was at a rave. I was having a really good time, just dancing, not good dancing, just like normal, not impressive dancing. And then I just saw this girl doing these really sick dance moves, just looked like she was just like floating and just gliding across the floor. And I was just like, oh my God, what is she doing? How is she doing that? So I befriended her and was like, oh my God, you're so cool. How are you doing this? And then she tried to teach me, but I mean, you can't learn it in 5 minutes. So I couldn't get it. But I was just like, oh my God, I really want this so bad. I want to learn this so much. And yeah, I just hung out with her most of the night. I just thought she was really, really cool. So yeah, I owe it all to this girl. I didn't even get her name. We spent like the rest of the night together. I don't even know her name. And this was like, I don't know, 6+ years ago. And she has no idea how she changed my life by just being a cool dancer at a rave. But yeah, anyway, then the next day I went and binge watched shuffling on YouTube. I literally sat and watched it all day. I thought it was the coolest thing I'd ever seen. Oh my God, I couldn't believe I'd never seen this before. I'd never heard of this before. I thought it was so cool. Yeah, I just binge watched it. And then I think the following day is when I started learning it. I just watched some tutorials on YouTube and just started trying it myself. I obviously couldn't get it straight away because it takes a lot of practice. But yeah, just every day I would get home from work and I was just so excited to get home and practice this new dance again. And yeah, it was just so thrilling. Like I just absolutely loved it from the moment I saw it. And then my love for it just kept growing basically. That first year especially, I feel so nostalgic for that one. It's so new and exciting. And it's just got this thrilling new hobby that you just get home from work and practice it every day and you see yourself getting better. And yeah, it was pretty magical. That girl has no idea how she changed my life. And yeah, I can't imagine my life if I hadn't have discovered shuffling basically. So that is my story. So I had quite an influx of questions like this. I'm not sure why, but Snog, marry, avoid Idris Elba, Jordan Pickford, Timothee Chalamet. Well, this was asked by someone I know because everyone I know knows I want to marry all of them. So, oh, that's really hard. If you'd have asked me a year ago, I would have married or snogged Timothee Chalamet. I love him. I've always been obsessed with him. But I think his new haircut doesn't do it for me. I liked his long hair. So surprisingly, I'm going to avoid him, which is mad because I've always loved him. But yeah, I'm going to avoid Timothee Chalamet. And I'm going to marry Idris Elba because I think he'd be really fun to be married to and he's very cool. So yeah, I'm going to have to marry him. And then snog Jordan Pickford because I just find him so attractive. People are really surprised when I say that. I don't know. I love him. So yeah, snog Jordan Pickford, marry Idris Elba, and avoid Timothee Chalamet. I can't believe I'm saying that. How long have you had braces? I have had braces for nearly 2 years now. Felt like a very long time. It'll be 2 years in April, and I'm meant to have them for 2 years total, but April's only 2 months away, so I don't think it's going to be that soon. I think it's going to take a few months longer. Yeah, my teeth are a lot straighter than they used to be. The reason I got braces is because I have an overbite, which means my top teeth stick out. They kind of flare out quite a lot. So I had to have 4 teeth removed because there's basically just not enough space in my mouth to bring them back. So I had 4 teeth removed, and now the front teeth are kind of being pulled inwards. And they've moved in so much. They do look a lot better now, but there's still some gaps left from having those teeth removed, so they still need to close before the braces can come off. But yeah, I don't know. I think maybe because I'm an adult, it might take a bit longer for teeth to move or whatever, but it's felt like a very long time. But yeah, it'll be worth it in the end. I've always wanted straight teeth. I've always had very flared teeth. So yeah, very excited. Are we going to see some sunny shuffles from your holiday? So I'm guessing you're referring to the holiday I've just had where me and Tanya went to Benidorm. Do you know, we did not shuffle once on that holiday. We were planning to. We tend to like shuffling on a balcony of our room because it's more private. Yeah, we both well, I think me especially, I get nervous filming in public. Yeah, we were planning to film on the balcony, but our room was on like the 20th floor and it made us feel sick. Even the thought of shuffling on there, it made us feel sick. So, and sometimes it can be stressful trying to think of getting content all the time on holiday. You know, we wake up hungover a lot of days and we're just like, you know, we just can't be bothered to be productive. So we were just like, let's just take it easy. Let's just not think about content all the time and just, you know, do what we want and just really enjoy ourselves. So that's what we did. So we got some nice pictures. I got some nice bikini pictures. I never normally do bikini pictures. That's always terrified me, but I got really brave this holiday. Got lots of nice bikini pictures and posted them on my Instagram, which is something I've never done before. I've always wanted to do it, but I've never quite been brave enough. But I did that. So yeah, follow me on Instagram if you don't already, because I did post some content from the holiday on there. But no, we had a really, really nice time. We just didn't shuffle, but we had a really good holiday. Do you ever read your comments? Good question. It might seem like I don't because I know I don't reply to quite a lot of them, but I do. I read a lot of them, not all of them, because obviously I get loads. What I tend to do is like the first day that I've posted a video, I'll come back later that day and read all the comments that are there so far. And I might reply to some of them, but again, not all of them because it takes a really long time. But I still read them and I really, really, really appreciate them. And I'll recognise people's names and stuff, people that have been commenting regularly or that have been commenting for years. I do recognise people's names. So yeah, I tend to come back later that day, read the comments, but then after that day, I might not come back again to check them. So if you comment on the first day, I've probably read the comment. I tend not to, if I've had a video do well, like if I've had a video blow up, I tend not to come back and read comments because it's when you've got a video getting loads of views, that's when all the hate comments come in. And I think like, why am I wasting my time reading stuff like that? So I do genuinely read a lot of comments, just not all of them. Same for my DMs on TikTok and Instagram. I do read a lot of them. So how do you have so much energy? Well, I guess it looks like I've always got energy because all you're seeing of me is me doing dance videos. And at the time of filming them, I will have energy because that'll be the start of that dancing session. So I'll have some energy for a bit. But then about an hour later, when I lose energy, I'll stop filming. So no, I don't always have energy. I'll probably have energy for like not even an hour worth of dancing. After that point, if I was to keep filming myself, you would notice my drop in energy. So I don't always have energy. I'll have energy for a bit, and that's when I film myself dancing. And then I just stop filming when I don't have energy. So who's the most famous person you've ever met? I think it was about a year and a half ago when I was in London. I was just walking down the street and then I saw this guy walking towards me and I was like, no, is it him? And it was Hugo Chegwin. He's a British actor. He plays Beats on People Just Do Nothing. Me personally, I love him. It's like one of my all-time favourite shows. So one of the most surprising days of my life, just bumping into one of my favourite celebrities when I didn't expect it. So anyway, that's it for today. Thank you so much for all of the questions. I hope you've enjoyed this video. And I quite like doing these talking videos now. So if you've got any requests for anything specific you want to see me make a video about and talk about, let me know in the comments. Or just if you've got, just more questions you want me to answer, I can keep doing these videos. Comment your questions down below and I'll make a note of them for my next video. Thank you so much. And again, I love you all so much. Thank you for your support and your engagement. And I hope you enjoy this video.